All right. Welcome once again to Sinbin Stream for the fourth and final time on December 29th. We have NHL doubleheader hockey coverage continuing with the Minnesota Wild at the Vegas Golden Knights. And yes, I need to fix the colors. Those are the colors of the previous game. Hello, Crushing It Show. If you're looking for a Broncos live stream, Crushing It Show is the way to go. We'll test my audio in a minute. We need to fix these colors, though. Iron Rain. Nope. We want forest green for the Wild. If they wear white, well, are they going to wear white? I got to look at their unis. All right, we'll go with that for now. Vegas, I will probably put them in gold. Actually, maybe they'll wear white. All right, let's see what we got. Gold. Yeah, we'll go gold and black, I think. Yeah. Gold. I think that's what I usually do. Gold and black for Vegas. All right, there we go. Got the Golden Knights hat. Got an old Minnesota Wild sweatshirt from when they were first introduced into the league. Long time no see. Hello, Blue Jay. Thanks for being here. I got to fix my chat real quick. All right. Thanks, Blue Jay. Appreciate it. Yeah, we had a good one. Another overtime game. Luckily, no shootout. All right. Looks like the Oilers are about to finally win in Winnipeg after they had so many clock issues. 3-1. Hyman, his 11th at 18:37 to make it 3-1. Sabres, Zach Benson with his fourth at 1:46 of the third gives the Buffalo Sabres a 3-2 lead in St. Louis over the Blues. 12:50 to go. Avalanche still up 1-0 on the Kings. Got around half of the foam panels hung. Took a big chunk out of my evening. Yeah, I'm doing good. Been busy today. Women's college basketball, men's college basketball, 2 hockey games. Men's college basketball game went really well between Marist and Quinnipiac. Falcons up 24-3. Crazy. Yep. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we'll keep an eye on that one. All right. Forgot about the starting goalies, but we got Gustafsson and Carter Hart. 12-8-4, 249 goals against, 912 save percentage, 3 shutouts for Gustafsson, 4-1-3 for Carter Hart. And if you don't know who he is, you can look it up. Not a good person. Technically found innocent, or not guilty, I should say, in the court of law, but not in the court of public opinion. We'll leave it at that. Underway from Las Vegas, Nevada. Yeah, the Wild are in white going left to right. Golden Knights in gold going right to left. Wild with the puck. A shot and a goal from the near circle. Wild take the 1-0 lead. Wow. Whoops, and I forgot to apologize. We'll ring the horn again. Forgot to unmute it. Johansson on the goal. 1-0 Minnesota Wild. Holy cow. From Brodin and Spurgeon. Just a rocket from the near circle. Right on the dot, I believe. Nope, just not quite on the dot, but beat Carter Hart. Glove side high over the pad, and 1-0 right off the bat at 1934, I guess. to go. 26 seconds into the game. All right. Vegas with the puck, far corner. That would be former Maple Leaf Mitch Marner. Sent down the length of the ice for icing by the Wild at 19. Well, they're going through the lineup. So 1908. There we go. Yeah, maybe I'll go to the Wild's video or TV. I don't know how good Vegas is. All right. Near our far circle draw. Vegas keeps it in. Great. We got the behind the net cam. Yeah, we're going to the Wild next break. Puck into the near boards. I hate this camera. Off the far boards. Ugh, around the boards to the near side. Gloved down by the Wild. They finally send it out. Down the length of the ice. Carter Hart behind his own net to the far corner. Picked up. Pass gets away. Wilder 17-3-4 when scoring the first goal. Vegas is 6-7-7 when allowing the first goal. Blue line keeper. Pass to, let's see, down low. Puck got away. Don't know if that was a shot. Wild skated out, dump it in from the red line. That was Hinostroza. Into the far corner. Back to the blue line. Sent out. Oh, delayed penalty coming up. And, yep. Wild with the puck. So, obviously, yeah, they pulled their goalie. Delayed penalty coming up on Vegas. Shot from the far circle. Glove save Carter Hart. 17-47. Penalty is... Oh, let's see what the call is. Ooh, somebody's got... Oh, my gosh. A bad cut above their eye. This is Tomas Hertl. This might be 4. Oh, 5. This is a major. Hartman heading to the... Holy cow, I haven't seen a major, I think. Ooh, boarding and a review, so let's hold on here. I think this is the right call. I don't think they're going to overturn this. Yeah, it's definitely a power play. But how many minutes, though? 2, 4, 5. Oh, man, he put him dangerously into the, where the board and the glass meet. That was Tomas Hertl, former Shark. I'm assuming this call is going to stand as is. He headed to the locker room. That was a bad gash above his, I guess that's his right eye. Yeah, it was above his right eye. It was pretty bad. He had to head to the locker room immediately. They was going to need stitches for sure. Big call coming up here, though. That's a very dangerous play. I think they got to stick with the 5-minute. Oh, my gosh. And he leaned into him and took him down. Five-minute and a game misconduct. He's gone. Tomas Hertl is gone. So the penalty will be served by Bowman, number 42. Hertl, see you later for the night. You're done after 2 minutes and 13 seconds. And that's the right call. This was very dangerous. He's already got a bad gash. He could have been knocked out. He basically hit his nose on the dasher boards, not on the glass. Very, very dangerous hit. So here we go. Yeah, we'll see if he comes back. in overtime. Yeah, gotcha. All right, so some fireworks to start. We had an early goal. Got a fairly early 5-minute major. That means the Wild are free to score. Whoops, wrong way. As many times as they can on this 5-minute. Vegas is down a man in the entire 5 minutes, regardless of how many goals. That's the difference between a major and a minor. All right, battle along the near boards. Puck into the far circle. Shot. Missed Carter Hart. And kept in at the blue line for the Wild. Puck is deflected. Taken away by Vegas. Over the red line by Brendan Saad. He gets a shot on net. And, not held on. Gustafsson got rid of it. And the Wild will bring it up to the red line. That is Quinn Hughes who made the pass, former Canuck, off the far boards. Drop pass to the blue line to Hughes. Now back to Hughes again after he passed it to the near circle. Yeah, we're going to the Wild feed too. Long shot, big save by Carter Hart. Not cleared, gloved down by Quinn Hughes, good keeper. Believe that's Brody. Who is that? Yeah, Boldy. Sorry, wrong B last name. Shot by Hughes, blocked. Boldy shot, also blocked. Vegas clears it. 3:45 to go on the major. Penalty and misconduct. So Tomas Hertl's evening is done. Kicked out of the game for a boarding major penalty and a game misconduct. All right. Into the far circle, fell down, and that allowed the Knights to clear it. Gustafsson behind their net. Picked up by Faber. Faber over the blue line. Drop pass into his own zone. Over the blue line. Drop pass again. Pass down low. Come on. Near circle because we're on the behind the net cam. Near circle, down low again. Tarasenko is out there on this power play for the Wild. Puck is cleared anytime they want to get back to the regular cam. Quinn Hughes back on the ice. I don't know if he went off. His pass taken by Boldy. Pass to the far boards. Return pass to Quinn Hughes. He takes it into the blue and over the blue line. Dumped in by the Wild to the far boards. Puck gets loose. Good shot on net. Saved, nearly cleared. That was Kaprizov on the shot. Big save, Carter Hart. How did that not go in? I think a Golden Knight made a goal mouth clear on defense. Oh, my goodness. That should have been 2-0. Under 2 to go on the major penalty, though. So if the Knights kill this whole thing, that could be a big boost, though. And the Knights clear it down the length of the ice. A little bit off target. Says it's 5-1 shots for Minnesota. All right, drop pass. Wild make a pass over the red line into the blue or into the O-zone, into the near corner. Wild trying to dig it out. Puck gets loose. Puck into the far corner. And oh, no, that wasn't McNabb. Brick is at this game, Vegas for New Year's. That's cool, Brick. Pass to Quinn Hughes. Hughes with the puck. Hughes, pass loose and behind the net. Puck gets away and cleared down the length of the ice. Less than a minute to go on the major penalty. And picked up by the Wild. Faber drop pass. Skated over the red line. Into the near boards. Now in the near corner. Sent around, I think that was McNabb, down the length of the ice, under 30 seconds to go on this major penalty. Wild skated over the red line. Really haven't had too many shots on goal. They've had a couple good scoring opportunities, but far circle, far corner, sent behind the net. Near circle shot, big save or block into the near boards. Kept in, I think, by Faber. That's it. The penalty is over. And the Knights back to 5-on-5. Brendan Saad into the far corner. Puck is still being battled for in the far corner. Taken behind the Wild net. Sent up the near boards, but not out. Finally, they get it ahead and sent in behind. I saw Taylor's message. Wild. How are the Wild not offsides? Behind the net, Vegas. Or behind the Vegas net. Sorry, my brain is fried. Loose through the crease. Oh, my goodness. A long shot, just missed. And into the far corner and down the length of the ice. The Wild pick it up in front of their own net. 11:45 to go. Carried in. And let's see. Passed by Saad. Shot. I don't know if that was on target. I haven't done a Vegas game in quite some time. Yeah, Dorofeev is 16. That's right. I think I did the other Wild Knights game. That's an icing on the Minnesota Wild at 11:23. Yeah, where's their series? Yeah, I did game 1. 3-2 Minnesota over Vegas in overtime. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that was McNabb who swept one away from an easy, clear would have been goal. Good play by McNabb on Vegas. All right, puck is in the near corner. Mitch Marner pass. Saad shot, glove save. Held on by Gustafsson. That should be the under 14 media timeout. Shots on goal, 5-3 now in favor of Minnesota. They have the 1-0 lead. We'll do the Johansson goal visualizer. Number 90 from the near circle. Yeah, beat Carter Hart. Glove side high, just over the pad. Great shot from the near circle. Not quite on the face-off dot, but like right there. Whoever had money on Atlanta. Well, here come the Rams to start the fourth quarter. Falcons have the ball, but it was 17-3 Rams in the third quarter. They're only down 7. Yeah, enjoy, Brick. That's awesome. Enjoy your New Year's in Vegas. No, that's 9 in a row if Buffalo wins. They've already won 8 in a row. They still have 5:28 to go in St. Louis. But, yeah, this would be 9. No, don't apologize. That was good. Too soon. I didn't say that. No. You're fine. Yeah, but to be fair, the poll doesn't show up on all mobile versions. I don't even think it shows up for me, and I've got an iPhone. It's very odd, and I'm using the YouTube app. So that, I used to say, yeah. Oh, yeah. I know. I don't know if I can really adjust the color. Yeah. All right. Yeah, Braden McNabb cleared one off the crease. Not out off the goal line, but out of the crease, heading for the open net. So good play by Vegas to keep it a a 1-0 Minnesota lead, and they killed a 5-minute major. So big momentum for the Golden Knights. But they're without Tomas Hertl for the rest of the game, so they'll be down a skater for most of the game. All right, red line takeaway. Vegas has it in their own end. And puck is sent to the far corner by Vegas. Wild have it. Pass skated out over the red line, dumped in by the Wild. Battle for the puck on the far boards. Kept in at the blue line. Pass to Quinn Hughes, but a whistle. Do we have a Wild penalty? Wait. What's this call here?
I think it's going to be Sturm that's going to go for the Wild. Minnesota number 78. 2-minute minor.
High sticking on the Wild now. Marco Sturm? I don't know. Stern got hit by Stone. Nico Sturm, yeah. High sticking. After taking a hit from Stone, and he just happened, I guess, to get his... Wow, Dorofeyev has 10 power play goals on the year for Vegas. All right. Power play for the Knights. Puck is sent out as they couldn't keep it in. Hannafin picks it up. He takes it out. Blue line drop pass. I forgot to switch to the Wild feed. My mistake. I don't like the Golden Knights feed. Far circle. Behind the net for the Knights. Pass to the slot. That was wide. Into the near boards. Taken back to the blue line. Long shot. Big rebound. Somebody crashed in the crease, and the Wild send it down the length of the ice. Carter Hart to play it to the near boards. Hannafin drop pass. Pass up the near boards. 5th on the penalty. On the power play, I think. Or was that on the kill? And apparently an icing maybe on Barbashev. 9:28 to go. Opening period. Stoned. Man, who missed that? Was that Barbashev? Yeah, we need to go back. Yeah, Stone fell down in the crease. Far circle draw in the Vegas end after the icing. Hannafin gets it. Kept in by the Wild. Taken behind the Vegas net into the near circle. They clear it back into the neutral zone. And the Wild dump it right back in. All right, Hannafin with the puck. They have not registered a shot on goal on this power play. Barbashev to Hannafin around the boards to the far side. Kept in at the blue line by Stone. He makes a pass to Hannafin. Shot from the slot. That is saved into the far corner. Maybe it was a block shot. Kept in, long shot. Near side, Marner's shot was blocked. Marner in the near circle. Down low. Centered to Barbashev. Puck gets away. Tough angle shot. And I was going to say that had to be off the netting at 8:35. Still make that 14 seconds for the Wild. Pardon me. Knights on the power play. All right. 8:35 to go. Opening period. 5-4 out of the shots. The draw. Well, they just kicked out a Knight from the draw. Face off. Taken behind the net. Taken by Johansson. Not cleared. On net. Good save by Gustafsson. And gloved down by the Knights. Penalty is over. 5-5 on the... well, let's see. NHL.com does not have 5-5 yet. on the shots. Wild get a line change. Knights, McNabb passes it. Return pass by Holtz. McNabb passes again. Puck was lost by Howden. Wild in the near boards. Faber passes it back to Quinn Hughes. Hughes up the far side. Pass to the near side. That is, good Lord, Kaprizov. I cannot remember his name for whatever reason. All right, Wild have it, 7.5 to go in the opening period. We are 1-0 Wild. And sent in behind the net of Vegas. Now battle in the far corner. Far circle taken away by the Knights. And Lausen dumps it in, I believe. Puck is sent around the boards by Zuccarello. Isn't he a former Ranger? If I don't remember right. Battle for the puck in the far corner. Pass to the near circle. Shot. Save and wide. Held in at the blue line twice here now by the Wild. Puck sent behind the Vegas net. And sent back to the blue line. Kept in by Spurgeon. And McNabb takes it behind the net. Pass up the far boards. Cross-ice pass. Puck gets away in front of the penalty box. Now off the Vegas bench. And they have it in their own end. Both teams finishing up line changes. A dump in by Vegas from the red line. So we approach 6:15 to go in the opening period. Puck was loose in front of the crease. Minnesota sent it behind the net, though. And that was, let's see, big shot, big rebound. Johansson sends it up ahead. 2-on-1 for the Wild, and a shot from the far circle after a beautiful pass, and it's 2-0 Minnesota. Wow. Believe Boldy made the pass, and it's now 2-0 Wild. Boldy had the goals from Eriksson, Ek, and Johansson. For some reason, I thought Boldy made the pass. Boldy's 25th goal. So Eriksson, Ek from the near circle. Perfect pass to Boldy, who buried it just outside the far circle, or just outside the crease. Great. Carter Hart lost his stick on the play, too. He tried to make the kick save. And they showed the replay so long that we are well back underway. 2-0 Wild. And Faber makes a pass, gets away. Knights have it. Shot. Big save, Gustafsson. Puck loose behind the Minnesota net. Taken by Kaprizov. And his pass gets away. At the red line, now finally the Wild have it in their own end. Quinn Hughes a pass to Faber. Faber behind the net into the far corner. He loses it. Barbashev is there. And backhander gets away. The Knights have it in the near boards. Oh, what a hit. Nice hit by Foligno for the Wild. And return hit by the Vegas Knights behind the net. They really should have just been Vegas Knights, not stupid Golden Knights. All right, puck is loose in the near corner. Taken behind the net by Lausen. Now it's loose again behind the Minnesota net. Shots are 6-6 now. And Foligno sends it into his own zone. Up ahead. Puck loose along the boards. Hinostroza battling for it. Hannafin trying to get it out for the Knights. And Mitch Marner makes a pass to Stone. Stone ahead to the right wing, into the far circle, towards the net, behind the net now with the pass or shot. Under 4 minutes to go. Up to the red line. Pass off the stick into the O-zone. Hinostroza couldn't handle it. Retreating into their own end, that is Bogosian, B-O-G-O-S-I-N-A-N. Bogosian? Sorry. I'll look that one up at the intermission. Into the far circle, that shot may have gone off the side of the net. Delayed penalty coming up again. This time on Minnesota at 3:20. So we'll listen in here. And nope, they're going to commercial, so we won't get the call. We'll have to wait. Looks like Middleton with the penalty, and Vegas will head back to the power play. Middleton, number 5 on the Minnesota Wild. I'll catch up on the chat real quick. Middleton hooked Dorofeev. So another Vegas power play. They are 0 for 1, as are the Wild. And the Wild had a 5-minute major and couldn't score. I mean, a 5-minute power play and couldn't score. If you joined us late, Tomas Hertl, 5-minute boarding call. He got a game misconduct as well. He hit Hartman, and Hartman had a really bad cut above his right eye and headed straight to the locker room. Have not seen if he has returned yet either. Rams had a blocked field goal. Oh, okay. That's why the game is close. Gotcha. 4th and 2 for the Rams at the Falcon 27. Yeah, I think somebody explained it. Field goal. No, that would be like a pick 6 or a fumble 6. You can return it. You're thinking of a blocked punt, Star Strider. A blocked punt that goes out of the end zone. That would be a safety. That is. Yeah, PAT right returned is 2 points. Yeah, and you can have a pick 2 when they go for 2 as well. Ooh, Jack Eichel returned to practice. Day-to-day lower body injury for the Golden Knights. Former Buffalo Sabre Jack Eichel. Oh yeah, speaking of Sabres, we got to get an update. Did they win again? Sabres 4-2 winners over the Blues for their 9th win in a row on the season. Sorry, game returned to action. Just wanted to look it up when I was thinking about Jack Eichel. All right, Vegas with the puck. Under 3 minutes to go in the opening period. Blue line keeper to Marner. In the near corner, back to Marner. Near circle. Far circle. That is Hannafin with the puck. Over to Marner. Pass got away behind the net. Back to the blue line. Hannafin keeps it in. Marner. Back to Hannafin again. Marner with the puck. 1 minute on the power play. Puck got loose. Wilds just get it out. Uh-oh. They are lucky that was tipped. Otherwise, that could have been a delay of game. Puck over glass. And another, man short. Oh, nice block shot on that one off the stick of Dorofeev. Block shot basically with his backside. I think that was Brodin, maybe 20. Yeah, 25. Brodin. All right, near circle draw, and I forgot to switch broadcast. I'll do that at the intermission. Wild take it from the far corner and send it down the length of the ice. Picked up by, who is that? Hutton. Dumped in again by the Knights. Behind the net, up the near boards. Wild get the puck out of their own end and down the length of the ice. 2-0 Wild. 26 seconds left on the power play for the Knights. Sent in behind the net. Behind into the far corner. Sent up the far boards, down the length of the ice, and taken behind the net by Carter Hart. Sent to the far corner, and that is, I'm already blanking, Hutton. Puck cleared again. That is it on the power play. The shots have actually flipped. It's now 7-6 Wild, so do not believe the Knights recorded a shot on that power play. Into the far corner, behind the net to Quinn Hughes. Quinn Hughes up the near boards. Knocked down at the red line. Quinn Hughes has it. Pass to the far boards. Far circle. That pass got away. Well played by the Vegas defense. That was Kolsar. And Brendan Saad knocks it out. And I think they were offside at 42 seconds. It is Brendan Saad, isn't it? Oh, it's Brandon. My bad. Oh, you know what? Let's go try the Wild. I guess we got the under 6 media timeout. Yeah. I'm going to give the Wild broadcast a roll. Don't get to see. Nope. That is not what I wanted. Can you not give me college basketball when I'm in the hockey section? Stupid ESPN Plus. Come on. All right, there we go. All right, still 7-6 shots on goal. Wild. Oh, yeah, we'll get the Boldy visual. Yeah, we can do that now. Boldy, number 12, on the goal. So a bit of a breakaway. Yeah, 2-on-1. And nothing Carter Hart could really do there. Now, I'll have to see if Ryan Hartman, number 38, comes back. I will check his time on ice. I don't believe they've pointed it out that he's been back, so it makes me think he has not been back. You know what? We can do that right now. We're still waiting. And I hit the wrong thing. Need the event summary. Hartman, nope. He played 1:29 on 2 shifts, so I'm wondering if Hartman's out. So both teams playing a player down. Hartman for the injury. Tomas Hertl for Vegas on the game misconduct. We get a false start on the they kick out somebody from the Vegas draw. Won by the Wild. Under 40 seconds to go now. Stolen by the Knights. Shot is blocked into the far corner. Trying to get to it was Smith. Puck is loose. Blue line keeper. McNabb pass. Glove down in the slot. Picked up by the Wild. Backhander out of the zone. And sent in. Smith to the far corner. Battling Middleton. Also, Kaprizov is there. 5 seconds, 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. That's it. That is your first period. 2-0 Wild. 7-6 shots on goal Wild. All right, let us get the timer rolling for the start of the second period. Excuse me. All right. Again, 2-0 Wild. Johansson's 12th at 26 seconds into the game. Boldy's 25th at 14:06. And that's where we stand. Great shot by Johansson from the near circle. Great pass by Eriksson Ek to Boldy for the easy goal on a 2-on-1 break. In Atlanta, Rams with the ball. Down by 7. 5:33 to go in the fourth. 1st and 10 at the Falcon 41. All right. Oh, boy. 3-1 Avalanche over the Kings after 2. Yikes. Let's see. Drury 6. Perry got his 8th to tie it on the power play. So it was 1-1. Looks like, no, it was 1-0 after 1. 1-1, 5:15 into the second. Then Nikas 19th and Nelson's 15th to make it 3-1 through 2 periods. Preds and Mammoth all squared up at 2 through 2. Bruins Flames 1-1 through 2. Peaky and Peaky's 4th goal. Coleman's 12th. And it's 1-1 through 2. Sharks up 2-1 on the Ducks after 1. Ferraro's 2nd. Ducks tied it with Troy Terry's 11th. And then Macklin Celebrini's 21st goal of the season. 2-1 Sharks through 1. Still 2:07 to go in the first. Wow. Canucks 1. Kraken 1. Jared McCann, his 6th on the power play. Vancouver tied it with Carlson's 9th. Earlier tonight, Panthers 5, Capitals 3. Hurricanes win at home 3-2 in overtime over the Rangers. Great game. Heard it here on Simbin Stream. Blue Jackets 4, Senators 1 in Ottawa. In Winnipeg, Oilers 3, Jets 1. Jones, Roslovic, Hyman, the Oilers goals. Lowry for the Jets. And as mentioned, Sabres 9th win in a row and now on the road here in St. Louis. 4-2 winners over the Blues. Oh, Krebs got an empty netter. Goals by Benson, Tuck, and Osland for Buffalo. Oh, that's right. Didn't put the, let's see, Wild 2, Golden Knights 0, end of first period. Whoops. Miss little typo on the lettering there. All right. So we'll see. I'm imagining Hartman's done for the night. Although, wait, now it says 145 on 3 shifts. I thought he only had 2 shifts. Maybe I misread it. He's still got the fewest minutes. And then, of course, Tomas Hertl gone. 55 seconds on a shift. He got a game misconduct on a boarding major. Seven, 6 shots, Wild. Face-off 7-6, Vegas. 0 for 1 power play, Minnesota. 0 for 2, Vegas. 10-8 hits, Vegas. 10-5 block shots, Minnesota. 8-2 giveaways, Minnesota. 1-0 takeaways, Minnesota. The third and final game of this 3-game season series is in Vegas again, March 6th. So quite some time till then. Oh yeah, we need to fix the schedule. Let's see, wrong. Let's see. Yeah, I did not have a shot yet to do this. Oh yeah, in the poll, 13 votes, 77% for the Wild, 23% for the Vegas Knights. So we need to move all these up. I have no idea what I'm doing. Saturday, January 3rd. Haven't even really looked yet ahead. Trying to maybe add some college basketball, but it is slim pickings during the day. Might add one, on the 31st? Maybe at 6? That might be it. I think I'm going to have to rest my voice tomorrow. All right, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Going to kind of be to be determined yet for Saturday. Packers don't play on Saturday. I don't think I plan to do any football on Sunday or Saturday, I mean. And Sunday, I don't know. I mean, the game's meaningless. I haven't even checked if we do get that. I know the Bears play at like 3:25. So we'll just do to be determined for now. All right, I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to cue up some music. Please like the video if you're enjoying this live stream. And please consider hitting the subscribe button. Doing one or both does help with getting the channel to be recommended to other potential viewers. This will also help grow the channel, and I thank you all for your support. All right, 1 second. Six likes. All right. Well, please like if you haven't already. All right. Let me I got to look for more music too, but I think we played a lot of the short ones. We'll try to pick up a longer song. All right. I'll be right back. Thanks, everybody. we are back. Yeah, I'll just kill the music. Well, hang on. Check in on the other games. Alright, yeah, might as well kill it now. Alright, there we go. Excuse me. Just underway in the third. Avalanche in at home 3-1 over the Kings. No changes in the other games. Oh, Kraken up 2-1. Winterton with the goal at 1940 to give the Kraken the 2-1 lead at the first intermission. Yeah, that's about the only thing changed. Oh, the Rams tied it with 30 seconds to go. Well, I guess I better bring that up on my phone then. Follow along. Let's see. NFL Plus. 1 second. Oh, gosh. What? 30 seconds to go. Rams with the ball. On a handoff. They're actually in near field goal range. 24 seconds to go. Let's see. They're obviously thinking about the field goal. Shots are still 7-6. Okay, in the game. All right, 4th and 8. 25 seconds to go. Looks like it'll be about a 51-yarder then. It says the Falcons have the ball at the Rams 33. Zane Gonzalez. Not, I don't know what that stat was. Falcons wearing the old red helmets and the old logo. I do like the old logo. All right, do the Rams try to ice the kicker? I can't even see the timeouts. Here's the snap. The kick is up and it's good. The Falcons lead 27-24. Wow. With 21 seconds to go in the fourth. $51-yard field goal. By plenty, too. Wow, what a field goal. And this would send the Rams to what? 6-9? Or 7-9? Still got plenty of time left. Well, I won't say plenty of time left. 21 seconds. It's going to be tough to work with. As we get set for the third period. Check that. The second period from Las Vegas. And the Falcons should not kick this deep. Make the Rams return this and waste some clock. All right, kick. Oh, they did kick it deep. They're going to have 21 seconds and all right, I give up. What's the timeout situation? All right, Rams are out of timeouts. Falcons have all three. So All right, we'll keep an eye on that. Oh, let's make sure we are live again. It says we are. Face off. Wild control it. They're in white going right to left. Vegas in gold going left to right. Puck is behind the Vegas net. Taken into the near circle. Pass to Boldy. He sends it around. Kept in at the blue line by Johansson. Shot and a goal from the near circle. The Wild take the 3-0 lead. Looks like it was Spurgeon on the goal. Not a good night for Carter Hart. I'm so sad about that. 19:34 to go in the second period. And Spurgeon's third from Johansson and Brodin. Near circle shot, just beat Hart glove side high. It was just a perfect shot. Just into the corner. Yeah, just under the bar. Must have rocketed off the bar that holds the netting. Wow. 3 goals on 8 shots for the Wild. Are we getting a goalie change maybe, or what's going on here? I wonder if they're reviewing this to make sure it didn't go off the bar. Are they challenging for offsides? Meanwhile, Stafford is 16. Oh, they're looking for a stoppage before. Challenge for missed stoppage by Vegas. 9 seconds to go, 3rd and 10 for the Rams. Yeah, basically. Yeah. All right, it looks like the Rams might have one more play. 10 seconds to go, 3rd and 10. Oh, maybe the Wild knocked it down with a high stick. Yeah, that might be it. This may get overturned. Now there's, 10 seconds to go. Yeah, puck went up in the net. Looks like Boldy. That's not a... Ooh. I don't think that's necessarily a high stick. He kind of chipped it ahead. Underhanded. Oh, wow. That was almost a great catch by Atwell. Nope. I think it's going to be... Yep. I think they're going to stay... Penalty now for Vegas. Minnesota up 3-0. It looks like they're going to have Bowman serve it. 5 seconds to go for the Rams. Yeah, they thought... Well, I don't know if it is Bowman. Who'd they say was going to serve it? Well, we'll go with Bowman. We'll put 42 in there. They thought that Boldy, it is Bowman who serves it. All right, so Minnesota to the power play for the failed challenge. Wow, another near catch by the Rams. Looks like it's being reviewed near the sideline. Under 19.5 to go, second period. Drop pass. Boldy has it at the red line. Pass to the far boards. Picked up and sent down by McNabb. Only to the red line. Wild couldn't do anything with it. And the Knights clear it down the length of the ice. Quinn Hughes. Pass to Boldy. Great job by NHL.com with the players on the ice right now. Under 19 to go. Sent around the Vegas net. Pass in the far circle. Knights control it and send it out. Behind the net, picked up by, it's got to be Kaprizov to Hughes. Hughes over the blue line. Sent back to the blue line and out. Boldy couldn't keep it in the zone. 50 seconds to go on that power play. Pass to Boldy up the near side. Drop pass. And kept in to the far corner now. Sent behind the Vegas net. Near circle shot. Big save. Rebound into the near circle. Cleared down the length of the ice by Vegas. 5 seconds to go for the Rams. 4th and 10. I guess that pass was ruled incomplete. Looked like a near catch along the boards. What did it? All right. Near circle. Puck is gloved away. And it got away from Faber. Drop pass. Power play is over. Johansson dumps it into the far corner. Puck is in the far circle. Sent out by Vegas for icing at 17:22. And the Falcons took a timeout with 4 seconds to go for 4th and 10. I cannot, let's see, how many, the Falcons out of timeouts too? I think, yeah, both teams out of timeouts. Far circle draw in the Vegas end. Puck is in the far corner. Finally got out of there. Vegas at the red line, dumps it in. Taken by Brodin behind his own net for the Wild. Pass gets away. Vegas has it through the crease. Backhander wide of the net. Oh my gosh, Dorofeev should have had a goal there, it looked like. Into the near boards. Long pass by the Rams. Looks like it's incomplete, and that's the game. 27-24, Falcons with your win. Not sure how that messes up the Ram seating. 16:41 here in Vegas in the second period. We got a whistle. 9-6 shots on goal. And 3-0 the score in favor of Minnesota. It was going to be Kaprizov bobblehead day within the next month, I think. Sometime in January. I think it was 24th, maybe. Shot off the draw. Dorofeev again. And battle for the puck in the far corner. Puck gets loose into the near circle. Taken by the Wild up the near boards. And Hannafin passes to the far side for Vegas. Into the far circle. And shot missed. Boldy couldn't get rid of it. Knights had a couple good opportunities, but nothing on net. And it's sent into the near corner. Foligno there. And behind the net for Vegas, they make a bit dangerous pass in front of the net. Wild send it back in behind the net. All the way to the far boards, kept in at the blue line, long shot blocked, and Vegas sends it off the near boards, but not out again. Kept in by the Wild, a pass to the far circle, that shot is blocked into the far corner. Kept in at the blue line. Looks like Faber with a shot, another goal. It might have been tipped in from the crease. It's either Faber or somebody tipped it in, and bad night here for Golden Knight Carter Hart. 15:28 to go in the second. 4-0 all Wild. 4 goals on 10 shots. Gotta be wondering if they'll give Hart the hook here soon. This is like the only blowout tonight. Yeah, it happens in Vegas. I know. I thought this would be the best game of the 3. Honestly, The other games, yeah, I'll check the other ones. I don't know what Vegas is just sleepwalking out there, and they lost Tomas Hertl on the game misconduct. Whistle at 15:21. I'm okay with Carter Hart getting blown out of the water here, though. That's no problem for me. Possibly. Gracie, the Sabres with their ninth in a row. Check that. Ninth. Puck to the side of the net of the Wild, into the far corner, off the near boards, sent behind the Minnesota net. Wild send it to, they couldn't get it to Kaprizov. Stolen by the Knights. Puck was loose behind the net, into the far corner. Kaprizov sends it down the length of the ice. And on net, so no icing. Vegas into the far corner. That is Barbashev. And Marner digs it out. Wild take it over. Pass gets away off the near boards. Red line pass. Red line dump in by the Wild. Oh, wait. Is Hartman back out there? Okay, so we have an update. Hartman has returned to the game after taking that cut above the right eye. I do not think he was out there much. I believe this is his first return to the ice, but I could be wrong. I will double check the time on ice. Stone had it at the red line. He lost it. Barbashev's pass goes nowhere. Wild into the far circle. Behind the net. Centering pass got away. Golden Knights counter. Marner at the red line. Dump in to the far corner. And a big hit behind the net. In the near boards. Taken by Eriksson Ek. Return pass to Middleton. He sends it up. Johansson loses it. Vegas has the puck. Smith with it. Sends it behind the Minnesota net. Boldy picks it up. Boldy over the blue line, over the red line, over the blue line, into the far circle. Poked away by Hannafin for Vegas. Near circle. Oh, redirected on net and another goal. Will they get the hook for Carter Hart, or is he just in there tonight to take his lumps? 5-0 Wild. They redirected one on 12 shots. Eriksson Ek on this one. 10th goal of the year for Eriksson Ek, and yep, that is going to be the hook for Carter Hart. So sad. Eriksson Ek, 10 goals. Boldy and Johansson on the assist. 3 second period goals. Finally chases Carter Hart from the net. They put Schmid back there. Hey, good. They deserve all they can get on that. Great deflection under the bar. Really not Carter Hart's fault. Pretty poor defense by Vegas. So 13:04 to go. Schmid in net. Pass to the red line and dumped in by, who was that? Kolsar. Behind the net. Faber passes to the red line. It gets away. This is going to be icing. No, they waved it. Huh. Taken by White Cloud. White Cloud passes to the red line. Saad loses it in the far boards. Long shot blocked. Into the far corner. And shot deflected by Quinn Hughes into the netting. Off the stick of Bowman. 5-0 Wild all the time. 12:27 to go, and let's double check. We'll get the, oh yeah, so we can kill this. 27-24 Falcons. Hartman, 3 minutes, 53 seconds played, 5 shifts. So he did return to the ice finally in the second period. He had a bad gash above his right eye. Tomas Hertl with a boarding major and a game misconduct. So he was tossed from the game. But good to see Hartman back. Can't remember, did we do the Spurgeon goal visualizer? We'll do it again. Spurgeon 46. Let's see, Johansson to Spurgeon, near circle, beat Carter Hart, glove side high, I think. Yeah, that was a rocket just under the crossbar. I remember that. Then Faber's 8th. A Spurgeon from Johansson and Brodin. Faber's 8th from Trennan and Kaprizov. Faber number 7 at the blue line. Pass to Kaprizov. Faber from the blue line. Long shot beat. Yeah, I think he was screened. Carter Hart. Eriksson Ek, his 10th. He is number 14. He tips it on a... Wait a minute. Okay, he heads towards the net. Then he tips in Boldy's shot. Yeah, that shot by Spurgeon was insane. I think it hit the crossbar, then the far post, and then caromed into the net. I just got another look at it. Yeah, I thought this game... they just kicked out Sturm from the draw. Yep, we are live, back underway. Really thought this would be the close game of the 3. Did not see the Wild blowing out the Golden Knights. All right, puck is sent behind the net into the far corner. Battle for the puck. Puck is loose. Vegas up the near boards. Dorofeyev drop pass, but a late whistle for an offsides. 12:04. Incredible. 9 in a row. Yeah, win's a win. Hey, thanks, Dr. Delay. Hope the Falcons Rams game was exciting as it looked. I appreciate you being here. Thank you. That's it for Stafford. Not MVP anymore. Yep. Sorry, Oliver. Yeah, I know. Did not expect this to be this much of a blowout. He played bad tonight. May win it now. Gotcha. Did not expect the Wild to blow out Vegas this bad. Carter Hart got chased. Gave up 5 goals on 12 shots. They have not gotten one on Schmid. Thanks for the redirect, Dr. Delay. Really appreciate you supporting my channel. I try to support your channel when I can as well. But you're doing me way more favors. Golden Knights lose the puck. Wild pick it up on the break to the near boards. Centering pass, shot, save, rebound, nearly in the net. Marner somehow kept it out for the Knights. And Barbashev passes. His pass is deflected. They get it ahead. Turned over again. And dumped in. Far circle towards the net for Minnesota. In the crease. Somehow got loose into the near corner. 13-8 are the shots now, Minnesota. Another one wide into the near boards. To the blue line. To the far circle. It looks like the Wild are on a power play. They are not. Puck gets loose, taken away finally by Vegas, but not out. And now at the red line, off the near boards. And Quinn Hughes takes it behind the net, chased by Saad, up the near or far boards, pardon me, sends it around behind the Vegas net and off the near boards. Chases on into the near corner, sent around, and just outside. That's Johansson. Puck gets loose at the red line. Wild, it's going back and forth at the neutral ice. It's like a ping pong match. We had that in the early game too. It's been crazy tonight in the NHL, not just in the NFL. All right, both teams finished a line change. Puck gets loose again at the neutral zone, and the Wild send it behind their own net. Up the far boards and out over the red line. There's a trip, no call on Vegas. Pass knocked down. The Wild have it. Long pass ahead and skate it back. Off the near boards to Boldy for the Wild. Into the near circle. Shot. Good save by Schmid. Into the far circle. Shot. Another one. Good save by Schmid. Behind the net. Foligno. Back to the blue line for the Wild. Into the near circle. Centering pass. Shot. And a glove save. And he held on. What a save by Schmid. Off the stick of Trennan. 8:52 to go. We have the under 10 media timeout. Shots are 16-8 in favor of the Wild. Wow. And they are peppering Schmid. They had 5 goals on 12 shots. They just ripped off 4 shots on Schmid. And it's still 5-0. Yeah, did not expect this one to be... Hey, Trisk, how's it going? Rams lose to a sub-500 team. Yeah, it's got to be rough. Trisk said, every time I visit St. Paul, I am forced to order a Minnesota mini. That's good. Yeah, I have not seen a game in St. Paul. I saw a game in the suburbs, the Met Center. It used to be in near like Bloomington, where the Mall of America is. Saw the Blackhawks play the North Stars in a playoff game in the late 80s there. Hey, thanks, Dr. DeLay. I appreciate your help. Last time the Buffalo Sabres won 9 in a row, 1979. That's crazy. And the Sabres... Oh, Star Strider saying they're going to win it this year. As Gracie said, I wish. I wish too. If it's not the Kings, if it's not the Canes, certainly would want Buffalo. Then maybe the Canadian teams. I hear you. Well, again, there were other games tonight. Didn't expect this one to be the blowout. Canucks 2, Kraken 2, 10:30 to go in the second. Sharks are up 3 as well, though, on the Ducks. That's a bit of a surprise. Sharks 4, Ducks 1, 7:41 to go in the second. We've been due for a blowout. We've had so many games go overtime. Oh, my gosh, and the Wild had another shot hit the post, so this could be much worse than it is. And they just kicked out, who is that? Sissons from the draw. All right, Wild control the puck. We're halfway through the game. Kept it at the blue line. Long shot, big rebound, and sent up the near boards and out by the Vegas Golden Knights. Shot by, I think that was Dorofeev. Good save by Gustafsson. And sent behind the Wild net. 17-9 on the shots. Let's update that. Taken in front of the net. And Brody passes, misplayed. And they dump it in on net, does the Knights. Wild send it out. 8 minutes remaining in the second period. And the Knights need a miracle. Barbashev pass taken by Stone. Shot on net. Deflected behind the net. Behind the Wild net. Sent out of the zone. Picked up and taken behind their own net by Vegas. Near boards pass to Marner. Puck goes up in the air. Marner gets it over the red line to the left wing. And into the far circle, redirected by Marner. They thought they scored. They did not. It went wide of the net. And Wild have the puck. Pass to the far boards. Faber looking. His pass goes into the near corner. Puck kept in at the blue line by the Wild. Into the far circle. Shot blocked. Rebound. Quinn Hughes kept it in at the blue line. He gets the pass back. Hughes to the near circle. Into the near corner. Hughes takes it back to the blue line. And a cross-ice pass. Faber on the shot. Blocked into the far corner. Knights finally get it to Stone. Stone cannot clear it. And taken by the Wild at the red line. Quinn Hughes skates it in. 6.5 to go. Second period, pardon me. Quinn Hughes in the far circle looking. Tough angle shot blocked. And they still have the puck in their possession. Back to the blue line. Long shot. Big rebound. Taken by the Vegas Knights. Sent out to the red line. But dumped right back in by the Wild. Schmid behind his own net. Into the far corner. Up the far boards. Pass off a skate. Gets away. Knights recover and take it back into their own end. That is Smith. And he makes a pass, and it's dumped in by Sissons behind the Minnesota net into the near corner. Sissons tough angle shot off the side of the net. And still battling in the far corner. I believe that's Sissons. Up the near boards for the Wild, but not out. Kept in by Sissons to the behind the net into the far corner. Boldy tips it out. Taken by, what was that? Eriksson Ek behind the net. Vegas gets it to the near boards and a pass off the far boards and dumped in from the red line behind the Minnesota net. Taken in the far corner. Pass up the far boards out. Tried to dump it right back in. And sent out by Gustafsson up the near boards. Taken by, I think, Eriksson Ek. Pass gets away. Vegas going the other way. Into the far circle. Tough angle shot. Saved by Gustafsson. We're going the other way. Picked up by Boldy behind the net. Looking. Finds a trailer. Quinn Hughes in the far corner. He sends it behind the Vegas net. Hit delivered in the corner by Vegas. And sent out to the red line. Minnesota dumps it right back in, though. Stolen by Vegas. Marner going the other way, looking for someone to pass to. And he loses the puck. Pass off a skate. Oh, okay, that wasn't Boldy. That's Trennan. I didn't realize 13 looked a lot like 12. All right, Vegas with the puck in the O-zone. That looks like that's White Cloud to Barbashev. His shot was blocked into the far corner. Picked up by Dorofeev. He brings it out to the blue line. Puck is sent back to Dorofeev. He loops back to the blue line. Pass to White Cloud. White Cloud sends it behind the net. Picked up by the Knights. Into the slot. Barbashev's shot. That may have hit the post. 19-10 are the shots according to TV for the Wild. And according to NHL.com. Kept in by Dorofeev. Into the near circle. Barbashev pass to the far circle. Finally, Vegas scores and breaks the shutout. They solve Gustafsson. And it's 5-1 in favor of the Wild. A goal by McNabb, the defenseman. 19-11 on the shots. McNabb puts the Knights on the board. And we have a 5-1 game with 3:10 to go in the middle period. McNabb from Barbashev and Dorofeev. Yeah, it was just a far circle shot just off the dot. Beat Gustafsson glove side high off the bar and in, I believe. Not the crossbar, the goalpost. All right, so Vegas finally breaks through, but they are down by 4. And under 3 minutes to go in the second period. Battle for the puck in the near boards. Howden couldn't get it, and Hannafin retrieves it for the Knights. Long pass ahead, goes behind the Wild net into the far corner. Vegas keeps it in. Shot is behind the boards. Howden knocks it down into the near corner, or near boards. Taken by Kaprizov over the red line, pass to the far boards, off a stick into the far corner. White Cloud sends it out. 3-on-2 if they would hustle for the Knights. Pass gets away. Wild pick it up. They have a 2-on-2. Kaprizov. And puck gets loose, sent to the near boards by Schmid. Puck knocked down, taken by the Knights, over the red line, dumped in for a line change. And it's picked up in the corner. Wild take it behind their net. Saad trying to be ready in the slot. Wild bring it up the far boards. Knocked down into the O-zone. McNabb, no. Lausen sent it out, number 5. Dumped in by the Wild into the far circle. Wild take it in the near corner. Puck gets loose and kept in, though, by Faber at the blue line. Missed on a shot. Another pass or shot goes way wide into the far corner. Into the near corner. Lausen couldn't get it out for Vegas. Still kept in by the Wild. To the far circle, shot was wide into the near corner. And kept in again by Faber. Under a minute to go into the far circle. I mean, the Wild are like on the power play, but they're not. It's 5-on-5 into the near corner or near circle. Quinn Hughes shot and a glove save held on by Schmid. And okay, it's like hopefully Quinn Hughes is all right. He was just adjusting the knee pads or something, or the pants there. All right, let's check in. 8 shots through a period and a half with Vegas' roster. Yeah, tell me about it. Exactly. 2 home favorites going home with an L tonight, it seems. Yeah. Yeah. Golden Knights and maybe the Ducks. Although the Ducks have pulled back within 4-2. Gautier's 19th at 16:26 of the second. And they're at the second intermission. Bruins Flames 1-1, 1:31 to go in Calgary. Predators 4, Mammoth 3. Mammoth on the power play, 5:55 to go in the third. Canucks 2, Kraken 2, 6:42 to go in the second. So that game is slower than this game. Interesting. Yeah, so that's the only game. Canucks Kraken. I've done so many Sharks games, but they are entertaining to watch. But if I was Wild, I would just go dog walk mode right now, drag out every goal a little further, and if they score, score mentally, score. If they score, I'll score mentality. Sorry, misread that. I hear you. Long season, though. We're approaching halfway, I think. Got to check the standings. A Foligno-designed waggle hat giveaway. January 10th against the Islanders. Yeah, we're watching the Wild feed. Started out with Vegas. Looks like Bruins Flames might head to overtime. Yeah, 11 shots, and we've only got 39.2 seconds to go in the second period. Face-off controlled by the Wild. Brody sends it around. McNabb is there for the Knights. Behind the Vegas net, he slips. Puck gets loose near circle. far circle for the Wild. Kept in at the blue line. Brody with it, far circle, backhander was high or wide. Deflected into the near boards, kept in again, long shot into the far corner. Brody there, under 10 seconds. Shot just outside the crease, was wide. Brody has it again. Behind, and that should just about do it. Oh, a backhander, but that was wide. That's the end of the second period. And it is all Wild still. 5-1 now. After it was, what, 2-0 after one? So they chase Carter Hart. And so far, Schmid doing all he can to keep them in this game. Yeah, 2-0 after one, but 3 straight goals by the Wild before the Golden Knights finally at least broke the shutout. Got the clock for when the third period starts. I think I did go... Oh, we didn't do the McNabb visualizer from Barbashev and Dorofeev. McNabb, number 3. Pass into the far circle. Just beat Gustafsson to the glove side high. That was a rocket shot. Really nothing Gustafsson could do. On the poll, 23 votes, 74% for the Wild, 26% for the Knights. Wild remind me of the Nordiques in the 80s. High scoring and no defense. Good goalie. Well, they've got Quinn Hughes. Who's their other defenseman? I like White. No, that's the wrong team. Faber's all right. I don't think Faber's a bad defenseman. I haven't seen Middleton much. I haven't done that many Wild games either. I think I did Wild Knights. I think that was the other game I did. Trying to think if I had another one. I'd have to look it up. It couldn't be more than 2 total. Who else? Haven't seen much of Bogosian. Brodeen. I mean, they got one of the best ones, Hughes. Spurgeon's good, too. So between Spurgeon, I don't know. I think Spurgeon's all right. Spurgeon, Hughes, and Faber, that's pretty good defense. But I hear you. But they haven't given up a lot of shots. Yeah, let's look at the block shots. But point taken. Adam Foote and same. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, Adam Foote. He is good. All right, they made it 20-11 shots on goal now. Okay, Wild 20-11 on the shots. Vegas Knights 14-11 on the faceoffs. 0 for 2 both teams on the power play. 18-12 hits. Vegas 15-10. That's a lot of block shots. 15-10 through 2 periods for Minnesota. Yeah, again, they do have enough firepower, though, surprisingly. But I think Kaprizov. I really like Boldy, too. I don't know where Boldy came from, but Boldy's a good player. 11-3 giveaways, Minnesota. That's surprising. 3-2 takeaways. Vegas, again, Minnesota won the first game in St. Paul, Minnesota, 3-2 back on November 16th. That was an overtime game. Game 3 is again in Vegas, but that's not till March 6th. Yeah, no, I hear what you're saying. I don't know what kind of goalie Gustafsson is in. Maybe before the trade, but yeah, they do have. I think that was my point. Is they do block a lot of shots. That was the only thing I was going to add. It just felt like they were blocking a lot, just due to the fact that Vegas only has 11 on goal too, or shot. Yeah. I don't know, but they've got two incredible teams ahead of them in the Dallas Stars and, of course, the Avalanche. I hate to even look. Yeah, we'll go look. I'm sure it's over. Well, Flames beat the Bruins in overtime, 2-1. Connor Zary with his fifth on a power play goal from Uyghur. And the Flames win 2-1. Avalanche all over the Kings 5-2. Drury, Perry tied it up. Nikas, then Nelson made it 3-1. Armia ninth on the shorthanded goal actually to make it 3-2. 5 minutes into roughly 5 minutes into the third. Made it 3-2, but then McKinnon's 32nd on an empty net, and then Makar not an empty net. 5-2 Avalanche win again. Sabres win their 9th straight 4-2 over the Blues in St. Louis. In Winnipeg, Oilers 3-1 over the Jets. Blue Jackets on the road in Ottawa 4-1 over the Senators. Senators have been so up and down all year. Because, Blue Jackets are like the worst team in the East. Hurricanes, as heard on Sinbin Stream, 3-2 over the Rangers in overtime. Panthers 5-3 winners at home over the Capitals. Canucks Kraken, still 2:32 to go in the second, tied at 2-2. Sharks up 4-2 after 2. Let's see. Eklund, Chernyshov, Celebrini. Terry made it. No, we're going backwards. Ferraro, then Celebrini, then Chernyshov. That was 3-1. 4-1 Eklund. And then Gauthier made it 4-2. Oh, yeah, that's right. 36 seconds to go. Predators 4, Mammoth 3 in Utah. Mammoth pulled the goalie. %75% going with the Wild of the 24 votes. 25% for the Knights. Yes, and I was trying to find a college game, but I don't know. Maybe I'll just rest the voice tomorrow morning and afternoon. We'll see. Okay, that is muted, so that's good. All right. Well, let's go through tomorrow night. Canadians at the Panthers, and that should be interesting. Yeah, light night on the schedule for hockey tomorrow. Only 5 on the 30th. There was Devils Maple Leafs. That actually would have been an okay game. I know the Canadians usually do well, and they're playing much better, hoping they'll beat the Panthers. There's Hurricanes, Penguins, but, Hurricanes games don't always do that great for me. Maybe against the Penguins, I don't know. Guess I could have changed my mind, but, going for Montreal, usually they have trying to get a Canadian team. Don't get the Islanders, Blackhawks, and the only 9 o'clock game, Flyers, Vancouver. Yeah. I can't stand Florida. I just want them to lose so bad. So angry at them for injuring Jarvis on the Canes. So the Canes traveling from Raleigh, North Carolina to Pittsburgh tomorrow. And then on New Year's Eve, early game, Rangers Capitals. Another Rangers game. I think I didn't. Wait. Yeah. 2 on 3 days then. Then we take a 3 o'clock game. I went with the Lightning Ducks. I suppose Wild Sharks. I don't know. I don't think the Sharks can hang with the Wild is my point. I don't really want to do the Predators. So that's why I went with the Lightning Ducks. Then, yeah, I couldn't space them out well enough. Can't do 2.5 hours apart. They overlap. So trying to keep 3 hours apart. Skipping the early games, although, man, Sabre Stars might be all right. We're going with the last game of the night. Bruins Oilers make it. Oilers games usually do well. Bruins games usually not, though. Struggle to get people to watch like Bruins, Red Wings, even the Rangers a little bit. I think tonight's game did all right. Yeah, not interested in the Flames. 8:30. Might squeeze in a women's basketball game. I think Texas Tech plays at 6, so might do that. Gotta hope the voice makes it. Thursday, January 1st. Happy New Year. Capitals, Senators, noon. Don't get either of these two games. So we gotta go 6 o'clock. Oh, Lightning Kings. Kings playing an early game, of course. Although Canadians Hurricanes would be good. Yeah, Red Wings Penguins will pass. Only 9 o'clock game. Predators Kraken. Haven't done Predators in a while. Friday afternoon, Golden Knights Blues, and then pick between a 9:30 game, which I normally try to avoid. Pass on Canucks. We'll do Wild Ducks that night. So another Wild game coming up Friday. Figuring out Saturday as soon as possible. Yep, might do Penguins Red Wings off of ABC at 11. I guess a 2 o'clock game. What else? 3. Lots of hockey. Oof, could almost do. Wow. Do we dare try to do a quadruple header? That might be hard. Ooh, Bruins Canucks is the 9 game. Ugh. I think I'd rather do Wild Kings at 8. And just skip. Yeah, I might do that. No real interest in doing Bruins Canucks at 9 o'clock. I think I'd rather do Wild Kings at 8. Why are the Kings playing 6 o'clock home games? Anyways. I know they played on the road in Colorado. That's why tonight. Yeah, not that excited by Jets, Senators, Bull. I won't get Hawks. Avs, Hurricanes. Yeah, mainly it's just because I don't really want to do Bruins Canucks. Let's see, 11-2. Oh, too bad there's not a 5. I could do 11-2, 5, and 8. Looks like we'll just do 3, unless I change my mind. Could do a different game instead of the 2 o'clock, too. Trying to decide. I don't want to do Canadians Blues. Blues stink. All right, I need to take a quick break. I will be back. We'll figure it out Saturday's schedule soon enough. I'm just going to mute it. We'll skip the music. I'll be right back. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Really helps out the channel, help grow the channel, help recommend it to other potential viewers. Thank you all for your support. Be right back. All right, we are back. Wait, I gotta get more water, and I'll be back. Oh. Oh, now we are back. Pardon me. All right, one more period of hockey on this Friday. Oh, Friday. Monday night. Pardon me. Jeepers. Hope you're enjoying your day. Hope you're having a great start to your week. Thanks for being along. Let's see if we had any new finals. No. Oh, Predators 4, Mammoth 3. That game went final. I think that's the only new one. Sharks up 4-2 underway in the third. Yeah. You know what? I should get out and get back in because we sometimes get behind if I don't do that at intermission. Oh, wonderful. And ESPN, like, totally just, I can't even, I have to go all the way down to the NHL section just to find the game. Because their page, like, resets and you can't find anything. All right, we are going to go back to the Wild feed. All right, stop freaking out, YouTube Studio. Everything's totally fine. Hey, Father Time. Colder than ice here. Oh, sorry. 60 mile per, oh my gosh. Dang. -7 and 40 wind. What the heck? Yeah, we cooled off. Not that much, but hope you're staying warm. Thanks for checking in. Appreciate the chat. Right. All right, back underway. Third period, 20-11 shots on goal, 5-1 Wild as well. Wild in white going left to right. Knights in gold going right to left. Well, gold and a lot of black. White Cloud behind his own net for Vegas. Knocks down a Wild player. Lawton couldn't get it either. And kept in by the Wild. Tough angle shot. May have been off the side of the net. Nope, they called that a shot on goal somehow. All right, well. Behind the net, Johansson with the puck for the Wild. Brody couldn't get it. Vegas knocks it out on a pass down the length of the ice, and that's icing on Vegas, and we're getting ads at the bottom instead of, there we go, 19:04 to go. FanDuel Sports Network. There's coverage sometimes leaves a lot to be desired. Far circle draw. And hold on, false start. Boldy to take the draw for Minnesota. Won by the Wild. Faber kept it in. Blue line pass to the far boards. Return to Faber in the near side. Near circle. Kaprizov. That shot was off the netting. Behind the net at 18:49. Yep, so we get out. I got to remember to get out every intermission because otherwise I feel like, oh my gosh, this app. Hopefully with faster internet next year it'll behave better. We'll see though. Again, sometime in probably late January, early February. Hope to have new faster internet. All right, Vegas wins the draw. White Cloud, nope, they make that McNabb. His pass gets away. Picked up by Quinn Hughes. He takes it behind the Minnesota net for the Wild. Pass gets off the boards, glove down, sent out by the Wild. And pass gets away again at neutral ice. Taken behind the Vegas net. McNabb loses it. Battle for the puck. Saad couldn't get it. Up the far boards. Pass by Sissons got away. It's on net and a frozen puck by Schmid. Again, Carter Hart started in net, gave up 5 goals on only 12 shots. And Schmid has saved the 10 shots he has faced. Well, make it 9 shots. NHL.com. Oh, no. There we go. Now it's 22-11. It is 10 shots. Face off. And controlled. Nope. Knocked away by the Wild. Sent behind the net by Marner. Sent up the near boards. Puck gets away from Barbashev. Marner has it. And he passes to Hanifin. Hanifin to Barbashev. Kept in at the blue line by Marner. Far circle shot. Big rebound. Stone. He stuffs it in. It's 5-2. Vegas down 3 with 17:46 to go in the game. I think Stone with the stuff attempt, and it's 5-2 Vegas. 22-13 on the shots. Here's the replay. Shot from the far circle, big rebound, and he stuffed it in 5-hole before Gustafsson could freeze the puck. Yep, put it between the pads. No defender on Stone. Too little, too late by Bogosian. All right. Wild win the draw, dump it in. Now they say 22. No, it still says 13 according to NHL.com. TV has 23-14. I see 22-13. Wild with the puck, under 17.5 to go in the game. Again, it was 5-0. Now it's 5-2. Wild couldn't keep it in. Both teams head for a line change. Wild dump it in to the far corner. Vegas passes, gloved down by Stone. Kept in by the Wild. Dug out by, the Knights. Sent ahead to Dorofeyev. His shot is blocked. He gets knocked down in the near corner. Fans wanted a call. Big hit by Vegas as payback. And play continues. Foligno got hit. And somebody got hit in the face for the Wild, though. No call either. Maybe it was the puck, though. Carried in. Near circle. Dorofeyev's shot is blocked. Picked up by Lausen. And shot gets away into the near corner. And a whistle at 16:23. What's the whistle for? Dorofeyev, I guess. No, that's Minnesota saying it. I thought it was Dorofeyev. Yeah. 23-14 shots on goal. 16:23 to go in the third period. Far circle draw. Mitch Marner for the Vegas Golden Knights. Wild win it. Send it out the near boards, but glove down at the blue line. Puck gets loose. Wild pick it up over the red line into the near boards. Sent behind the net. Johansson chases in the far corner. Up the far boards. Quinn Hughes couldn't keep it in. Big hit. Vegas sends it in, and Wild take it. Send it up the far boards. Battle for the puck in front of the benches. And Vegas gets it to McNabb. McNabb returns the pass, trying to get the forwards changed. McNabb now over the red line, right up the middle. Puck gets loose. Bowman had taken it right up the middle. Blue line keeper Hanifin sends it behind the net to the far circle. Wild send it out. Chased down by Hanifin. He sends it behind his own net, but not out. Wild keep it in at the blue line. Pass to the far circle. Puck gets blocked, and Vegas going the other way. That is Smith with the puck into the far corner, behind the net, taken by Bowman, but stolen, and the Wild carry it over the red line into the O-zone to Kaprizov. Drop pass, shot, puck loose off the rebound. Bowman couldn't get it. Wild take it into the far circle, back to the blue line. Cross ice pass, now back, return pass, near circle, shot blocked by Hannafin in behind the net. White Cloud is there, and finally the Knights get it out of their own end. They needed a line change, Wild change too, and they dump it in behind the boards into the far corner. Under 14 and a half to go now. 24-14 shots on goal, 5-2 as well for the Wild. All right, taken by Saad into the far circle. He stops, finds a trailer. That shot was wide and sent down the length of the ice. Picked up by the Knights. That's Hutton. Hutton takes it over the red line, dumps it in. Gustafsson played it behind the net to the far boards. Kept in by McNabb. Saad pass into the near circle. Back to the blue line. Deflected out by the Wild, and they'll dump it in from the red line. Picked up by Korzak behind the Vegas net to McNabb. Up the near boards, kept in by the Wild. Drop pass to Faber. Faber shot blocked. Might have been Dorofeev. And a pass ahead, missed by Dorofeev behind them. And delayed. Wait, was that an offsides call? That had to be offsides. There's no penalty. Yeah. I think Vegas had to tag up as we approach 13 minutes to go. Long pass by the Wild, knocked down by the Knights. Pass to the red line, into the far boards. And, well, Wild take it over, into the O-zone, into the near circle. Backhander steered offside, into the far corner. Good save by Schmid. And behind the net, into the near boards. Puck is behind the Knights' net. White Cloud and Hannafin try to dig it out. They get it to Dorofeev. He skates it to the blue line, to the red line, and dumps it in. Battle for the puck in the far corner. Barbashev couldn't get it. Big hit by Marner in the near corner. Kept in at the blue line. Behind the net for Vegas. Centering pass deflected. McNabb pass. Return to Marner in the near circle. That shot was saved into the near corner. 25-14 on the shots. Did they not register a shot there for Vegas? I guess not. Not yet. Wild Kaprizov shot pass into the far corner. Ooh, somebody got knocked down for the Wild. Sent behind the net into the near corner. Battle for the puck. Vegas has the puck. Marner in front of his own net. Takes it behind the net. Waiting for a line change. Pass to McNabb. McNabb up ahead. Smith passes it to Bowman. It got away. Wild have it in their own end. That pass gets away. Vegas has it. Bowman centered it. It went off his stick behind the net. Or behind, after the pass, I should say. My bad. Who is 21? That is Howden. Yeah, I knew that. Wild. That pass doesn't get out. Long shot by Lauzon. And the Wild finally send it to the neutral ice. Lauzon loses it, but he regains the puck, sends it out of his own end, but down the length of the ice. No icing, though. Sent ahead. Wild send it into the far corner behind the net. Battle for the puck in the far boards as we approach 10.5 minutes to go. 25-15 on the shots. Back to the blue line and out. Picked up by Hannafin for the Knights. Over the red line. Pass gets away. Wild take it into the near corner, but taken away by White Cloud behind the Vegas net. Send it out to the red line. Wild have the puck off the near boards. Wait, who is that? Is that Foligno? Yeah, Foligno. Dump in by the Wild at the blue line. Foligno sends it behind the net. Picked up in the behind the net. Trennan loses it. Faber is there. Vegas sends it behind the net to the near corner. Up ahead, pass deflected. Dorofeev chases into the near corner. Wild send it out. Red line pass gets away. And they did call icing. Wasn't sure they would there. So no media timeout because of the icing call at 9:22. Yeah, that was a missed opportunity. They tried to get it to Howden, I think, in the crease or in the slot, and they just couldn't complete the pass. 9:15 to go in the third. Wild send it up the far boards into the far circle. Ooh, somebody went head over. Holy cow, into the boards. He got right up. I thought that was going to be a nasty injury for Lausen of the Knights. Whew. Marner dumps it in for Vegas. Sent up the near boards by Eriksson Ek and out. Chased down in the far corner or far boards. Both teams getting some changes. Dumped in on net. Steered aside by Gustafsson. Behind the net for Minnesota. Pass gets away and went down the length of the ice. Must have been touched. No icing. Vegas behind their own net. A pass gets away. Now deflected by the Wild. They skate it out. Quinn Hughes quickly into the near circle. Loses the puck in the near corner. He's hit down hard in the corner. Dorofeev in the far corner. Puck gets to McNabb. He'll take it out. Under 8 to go. Dumped in. Behind the net, Faber battling for it for Minnesota. He sends it right back behind the net. Looks like Quinn Hughes has it. Probably going to be some line changes. Hughes passes. Faber takes it over the red line and sent in to the slot. Backhander saved by Schmid. Pretty good scoring opportunity for the Wild. 26-16 on the shots. It looks like White Cloud just got injured. Hopefully he's okay for the Vegas Knights. He is not putting any weight on that left leg. 7:33 to go. Whoops. That's not what I was trying to do. I don't think that's the under 14. It may be, though. I feel like we went forever without a whistle. All right, let me catch up on... Oh, yeah, the weather. Oh, my gosh. Oh, Celsius. Yeah, gotcha. Oh, New York City's cold. Yeah. Iowa. Yep. Okay. Love you. No. I'm going to get fiber. I'm going to get fiber internet. I can't do wireless because my kids do online gaming. Otherwise, I would. But no, I'll have AT&T fiber internet finally next year sometime. No, I gotcha. I'm sure it would be fine. The only reason I don't do it again is because of online gaming. For I don't know how it would be for streaming or YouTube, but I gotcha. I'm finally gonna be rid of slow internet. Rangers plus 1.5. Vegas here. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Oh my gosh, I can't believe they're going to play at that arena. It's crazy. That should have been ready a year ago. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I would think there'd be a fight soon, especially since Tomas Hurdle got a game misconduct for that major boarding penalty. You would think. I mean, I don't know who the Wild would pay back since Hurdle's gone, and Hartman has actually returned, but I feel like he hasn't played that much. Right, he's on the draw right now though. 7.5 to nope. We get a false start and they kick Hartman out of the draw. So much for that. Far circle taken by Saad after the Knights won it. Wild send it off the far boards. Red line, dump in by the Wild behind the Vegas net. Hannafin pass deflected off a stick, kept in by the Wild. Now a red line pass and a dump in by the Wild into the far corner. Vegas with the puck. I keep forgetting Kolsar's name, number 55. Done enough Vegas to remember that one. 6:51 to go in the third period. Dumped in. Gustafsson plays it to the far boards. Long shot or pass deflected into the near corner. Foligno couldn't get it out. Now the Wild do. Stone takes the puck away, though. A drop pass. Vegas brings it in. Marner with the backhander. That is deflected into the far corner. And the Wild can't get it out. Puck is loose. Foligno has it, and he passes it to the red line, where McNabb will dump it in. Barbashev has it. He whiffs on a pass, or didn't get anything on it, and it's sent into the near boards by Foligno, into the near corner, behind the Vegas net, into the far corner. And Vegas couldn't get it out. Somebody tripped over their own skates or something. Pass to the near circle. They're running out of time here. 5:42 to go. Vegas behind their own net. Assume they're completing a line change. Into the near corner. Quinn Hughes sends it around. Kept in. Dorofeev to the far corner. Puck is just sent out. Vegas regroups in their own end. Gotta be thinking, I don't know if you pull the goalie down 3. They probably won't. Oh, now we got some fisticuffs, but they quickly broke it up. Eriksson Ek for the Wild. Somebody came after him for the Knights. I don't think it was Hannafin. I think it was somebody else. Thought we were going to get something, and they broke it up too quickly. With 5:12 to go, a whistle and a timeout. Haven't had a ton of shots on goal lately. All right, let's see if there's any new finals. Don't think so. Flames 2-1 over the Bruins in overtime. Predators 4-3 over the Mammoth in Utah. Colorado, no problem with the Kings, 5-2. 3-1 Oilers over the Jets. I think that's all the recent finals. Rest of these were earlier. We have Sharks 4, Ducks 3. Mintyukov, his 5th, makes it 4-3 Sharks. Now 6:54 to go. And, of course, Canucks Kraken 10-20 to go, tied at 2-2. Can't win them all. Let's see some fights. Do you like DiCaprio movies? Random question since this is a blowout. Yeah, I'm trying to think what I've seen that I've liked of his. Nothing. I know he's a good actor. I don't know. It's not like I don't like him, but I can't say that I've seen a ton. I'm drawing a blank right now. But yeah, no, I have nothing against him. I think he has had some decent film. My favorite star? Probably, what is your favorite? He's asking Star Strider. Well, I'm a big Clint Eastwood fan. We'll go with that. Harrison Ford. Who am I missing? Uh, I like Bruce Willis, but back in the day, he made some bad choices late. Oh, Basketball Diaries. Yeah, I don't think I've seen that. Wolf of Wall Street, I couldn't get through. It wasn't him. It was just the rest of the story. Oh, Titanic. Yeah, I forgot. Inception and the Beach. Catch Me If You Can. Tay and the Wind. Didn't see that. Yeah, I'm not sure. No, I have no problem with him. I'm not like against him. If you want an actor I can't stand, the number one, man, now I'm blanking on his name, of course. Sinbin Admin would tell you if she was here. I think she's going to bed. Far Circle, Houston. Good Lord. Houston? Huh, I think I was trying to say Hudson, maybe. I don't know. My brain is fried. Marner shot wide into the near corner. Just about 4.5 to go now. Puck gets away into the far circle. At the red line. Wild try to dump it in. McNabb trying to dig it out of the far boards. Shot blocked, but Dorofeev has it for the Knights. Getting close to 4 minutes to go. Dorofeev carries it into the ozone to the far circle. Loses the puck. He's battling for it in the far boards. Skated up the near side. Long pass by the Wild into the far corner. Lawson is there. Hannafin is there. Wild couldn't get the puck. Now a tough angle shot blocked by Hannafin. Sent around the boards to the far corner. And taken out by Vegas. And dumped it. Oh, to the near, or make that the far circle in the slot as well. Kept in at the blue line. And sent out. Nope. Wow, this camera is having trouble following the puck. I switched off of Vegas because they do the behind the net way too much. All right, Vegas lost the puck. And sent ahead. White Cloud. Okay, White Cloud's okay. I think he was the injured Vegas player earlier who wasn't putting any weight on his left leg. Okay, Foligno lost the puck, and Wild have it. Long pass down the near boards. We got 27-16 on the shots. 5-2 as well for the Wild. Both of those Wild lead. Into the far corner. I'll try to catch up on the chat as soon as possible. Haven't had a whistle for a while. Long shot blocked. Wild flip it to the red line. Kicked ahead. Oh, a trip. No call. Oh, a big hit by McNabb in the near corner. Dug out. That wasn't Hughes. That was Eriksson Ek. And they get the pass to White Cloud. His pass off a stick. Wild have it. We have under 2 remaining. So 5-0. Vegas came back to 5-2, but it's been all Wild. Tough night for Carter Hart. Wah. Gave up 5 goals on 12 shots and got the hook. 15 saves for his replacement Schmid and no goals. I thought Schmid was fine. I think Schmid's all right. I can't think of who else Vegas had before they made the Carter Hart signing. I'll be sure to read. I see we have new people or no, wait, that's somebody that's been here before. All right, 1 minute remaining. Apparently, we're just going to go whistle free. The weather, hopefully, up ahead. I think that's, who is that? Zuccarello. Yeah, it's a long last name. Should have known. All right, taken by Sissons. Red line, dump in by the Wild. That was Bogasin. I guess Bogasin. I don't know how to say that. Or Bogajin. Red line, knocked down. Under 30 seconds to go. Wild behind their own net. Puck is loose in the far corner. Into the slot. Taken over by the Wild. 14 seconds to go. Into the O-zone. Hinostroza. Pass to the slot. Sent wide. Oh, big hit. In the corner. That'll be it. Yeah, the refs quickly skate in. Of course, the camera goes to the bench. We couldn't even see if anything happened there. 5-2 is your final. All right, let me catch up on the chat. But before you head out, please hit the like button. Consider hitting subscribe. Appreciate you all for supporting the channel and helping me grow the channel. And thanks. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what I heard about that new one. I hear you. Oh, yeah. I like Sly. Actually, I should say, yeah, I love the Rambo movies. And I love Arnold Schwarzenegger. Janias Mackey. Pickard for Vesna for tonight's game, making Oilers #1 in the Western. Holy cow. Yeah, they've been on fire. Wait, in the West? You mean in their division, not the West. You mean in the Pacific. Okay, gotcha. I was going to say they're well behind the Avalanche, Stars, and Wild, but I hear you. #1 in the Pacific. Gotcha. Yeah, I like Dolph Lundgren, too. I love Jean-Claude Van Damme movies, too. I gotcha. Yeah, Anthony Hopkins is good and everything. Sean Connery. Yeah, I really like The Rock and, oh, shoot. The Untouchables. Connery's really good in that. And, of course, Last Crusade. The Crow. Little guy, I don't know. But it was, oh, gosh. What's his name's son? Bruce Lee's son, Brandon Lee. Hey, Blue Jay, thanks for being here. Yeah, I love Jean-Claude Van Damme. I was trying to think of somebody I don't like. I can't think of his name. He's a comic or comedic actor, and I'm blanking. But yeah, I love 80s action for sure. All right, 5-2, 27-16 were the shots on goal. We have 5-4 Sharks, 3:09 to go. 2-2 Canucks, Kraken, 7:11 to go. Yeah, no bonus coverage tonight. My throat is shot. 2 basketball games and 2 NHL games is enough. I may try to find some more basketball. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find one for tomorrow. New Year's Eve. I don't know if I found one either. Or maybe I'm thinking of New Year's Day. Yeah, New Year's Eve, I think Texas Tech women play. I might do that one. I am totally blanking on the guy I don't like. I don't know why. Spring is coming, yes. Yeah, rough weather as of the moment. All right, we will be back for sure. Montreal, Florida tomorrow night. There, we'll take that down. Take that down. Again, not a ton of games tomorrow. Devils, Maple Leafs. Hurricanes, Penguins. The Canes games don't always do great. Wanted to do a Canadian team. Montreal usually does well, hoping they'll beat the dang Panthers, but we'll see. And the only 9 o'clock game, Flyers, Canucks. And I don't get Islanders, Blackhawks. Local blackout, and I don't have NHL Network. Even if I had it, I think it would be blacked out. Wild going to be yeah, no kidding. Yeah, thanks, Blue Jay. Appreciate it. I appreciate it. I think that's going to do it. We'll be back again, 6:05, 9:05. Try to see if there's any college basketball to do. Might need to rest the voice because we got lots of stuff coming up. New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. All right, I think that'll do it. Thank you all for watching. I got to end the poll. 33 votes, 79% were correct that the Wild would get the win on the road in Las Vegas. Again, some scores still. Canucks 2, Kraken 2, 5:34 to go. Sharks 5, Ducks 4, 56 seconds to go. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks, Father Time. Yeah, thanks. Thanks for chatting, Father Time. Appreciate you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for the support everybody's had for this channel. I can't thank you guys enough. It's been 11 months. Can't believe we already passed 1,000 subs. And I thank you all for your support and helping me get there. Until next time, take care. Be well. Have a terrific Tuesday. Hope to see you back tomorrow night for more hockey. About 18 and a half hours from now. Until then, Sin Bin Stream signing out. And good night and bye-bye.